King Day, what it is. Look, I just got out of treatment team, right? It was a productive treatment team on my end for sure, cause I'm in there, you know what I mean, totally aware of my situation and the I got my priorities straight. I went in there and I was talking about largely role recovery. A large amount of the time I was talking about role recovery, and I was suggesting how, you know what I'm saying, I've been able to maximize my level of recovery on each of the different, you know what I mean, stages of recovery: symptom, functional, role. You know what I mean? I've been able to maximize my level of recovery for what my environment allows, but I've outgrown this environment. I can't go to ballet recitals. I will not be able to return to fatherhood like fatherhood was before I had an episode. I mean, that's just what it is, and I recognize that. But I can go out there and, you know what I mean, get some sort of finances, you know what I mean, built up to where I can assist my oldest in college and her endeavors in college, and I can, you know what I mean, assist with going back to school and getting clothes for them. I know things are messed up with the pandemic, and but what I'm getting at is I would be able to evolve a little more into my role recovery. And I'm talking all this and that, you know what I mean? In the middle of my meeting, my treatment team, I only see the doctor once a month, right? In the middle of my meeting with the doctor, he had to go to another meeting with the pharmacist, a pharmacist meeting. He tried to tell the girl that interrupted the treatment team, I'm not a part of that. She said, they're asking for you. He had to leave early. I'm like, damn. The doctor then vamped out on treatment team. This is supposed to be my time, you know what I'm saying? I'm in here talking about this real good shit, you know what I mean? But before he left, he asked me this question. He was like, well, what can you do while you're here? That's what they love to ask. They got these structured ass responses for everything. And I'm like, dude, did you just hear what I said? I done everything that I can around here. Why the fuck you asking me about what I could do around here? I'm talking about how I'm beyond here. You know what I mean? This is just so rough of a situation to be a part of. Anyway, and then it came down to just me, the nurse on the unit, and my social worker. And we in here talking and shit. And we got to talking about role recovery, resulting in me being able to do music while I'm here, and that being like something that they invest in me to better me. That would be extremely therapeutic for me. Y'all know I'm the music guy. You know what I mean? Y'all know that. They don't know that to the degree in which the world knows it now. You know what I'm saying? They gonna find out. Shit, I did busy. But yeah, I guess I was just getting them to try to view different, take a different course. You know what I mean? It ain't always gotta be the cookie cutter routine. Hold up, somebody coming. I hope they don't open the door. You know what I'm saying? It might be my roommate, Nice. Hold up. Let me put you on pause. She gone. Alright. But where was I at? Yeah, I'm just trying to get them to see things differently. Yeah, that's the roommate. It would have knocked the thing down. You got clothes to wash today? You gotta wash clothes today?
Yeah.
Alright. No, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Shit, I can't even. This is so fucked up, you know what I mean? But this is what I got to deal with. Everyone has their battles. These are mine, but it is. So, yeah, just trying to get them to get a little bit outside of the box that they live in. You know what I mean? And we got to talking about representing an idea. I presented an idea, a formal way of like trying to get us to be able to record around here. I presented this idea a couple of years ago. It got shot down. What you got, man? All right. Thank you. Man, good on the trade. You know what I mean? I trade that guy I give him coffee for my fatso snacks, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to have it, man. What are these? These cinnamon elf graham joints, man. I love snacks, you know what I mean? Gotta feed myself something, man. I dwindle around to nothing, you know what I mean? I came in here at 160 pounds, looking pitiful, man. I'm at 182, you know what I'm saying? With all my clothes on, I'm 186. Yeah, much power to the muscle. Flexing on them. Anyway, man, where was I at, man? Constant interruptions. Just trying to get them to see it a different way, man. I presented an idea, got shot down, and we start talking about presenting it again. And then in the middle of that, the nurse talking about, he asked the nurse, the social worker, he's like, well, what do you think? And she's like, I think I'm so tired I need to go. And I'm like, damn, bitch, this is a professional way to handle my treatment team. So the doctor then vamped out on me. Now, then the nurse vamped out on me. And then me and the social worker actually had a productive conversation talking about how often they kind of debunked people in their delusions, how often they get a person to challenge their delusions, and how helpful that would be, because he got to harping on. I'm talking fast like a motherfucker, ain't like I got a symptom of, like I got pressure speech or something. Now I'm just getting it out to you. You see that? You know what I mean? I got my shit together, man. That's what pressure speech is, when a person it's little gaps in their conversation, and they how do they say it? They just be vomiting of the mouth. They just can't stop talking. They feel like they gotta talk. You know what I mean? Of course, you know that's not what this is, but that just goes to show you that a motherfucker can't even be normal. You know what I mean? Because I am normal, and I'm constantly having to explain myself. I gotta tell you, I don't have pressure speech because of the rate of my conversation. I can't help it. I know how to speak, motherfucker. But yeah, where was I at? Damn it, where was I at? Oh, I had a thought. Oh yeah, I was telling the social worker about them challenging people in their delusions, because he was talking about how responsible of a feeling it is to. He was talking about how busy the doctor is. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, but your job is relatively easy, man. I mean, I become psychologically advanced enough to, you know what I mean? I know who's ready to go back into society, and I know who's not. You know what I mean? And some people will never be ready, and they'll never be ready at the expense of sometimes their treatment. I mean, because some of the time, the treaters be feeding into their delusions while I'm over here getting them to challenge themselves. And then they actually come off of their delusion a little bit. It's a guy that, you know what I mean? A lot of guys think they God, you know what I mean? Getting them to challenge that shit. I ain't God. Yeah, then all of a sudden he recognizes his delusion, and then he try to come out of it, but then he'll go in that treatment team and start talking about this or that, and he's in his delusional state, and then they validate him even. They validate him, and then all of a sudden, you know what I mean, that empowers him to continue to believe the wrong way. But yeah, okay. Shit. He ain't doing nothing but being there. He living in his room just like I'm living in my room. I ain't mad at him, you know what I mean? It's hard to have these conversations. The door all open, I'm talking to myself, you know what I mean? It's people in the hallway, they can hear me, you know what I mean? You never know if it's a staff member running up, and then I just got to feel uncomfortable all the time. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. How long it's been? We approaching 10 minutes. Yeah, man. King Day, you know what to do. You can go purchase your track now. You can tell me how special I am. The wedding, you can go be a part of that. Psych Confessions, you can go listen to that. Let's Do This. That's another album. I just mentioned 5 albums. Of course, I gotta plug it. You know what I mean? That's just what it is, right? That's what we do now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Pushing your, you know what I mean? Your agenda. I gotta push mine. What it is. You know what I mean? Purchase your track now. Tell me how special I am. Let's Do This. Psych Confessions. The Wedding. All those albums are available on iTunes right now under the name King Day. what it is. Go holler at me. Tell me what you think. Alright, we out. Peace.